let's let go fully. Let's just cut the dead weight, embrace all the new, and like grow from a new foundation. A lot of
Hi, my name is Melina of Melina Rose Artistry. I am your Chicago curl specialist located in Andersonville.
Today we are going to get a curly cut. You tell me, based on what you see, what you want to do with all the curls.
You have a pretty consistent curl pattern, which is beautiful. I feel like right now it's doing your pretty typical triangling kind of thing, which means I feel like they're all kind of vying for the same parking spot. You know, they're all looking to kind of compete for the same space.
That makes
So what we want
sense.
to do is kind of round you out a little bit, bring some stuff up, you know, lighten some of these pieces up so you really can get some more movement going.
Does that help with volume too?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And just ease,
Yeah.
you know, of styling and all that. Now tell me, do you prefer to air dry or do you prefer to diffuse your hair?
I love how my curls are when they're diffused. Like if I take the
What do you love
time,
about them?
I just feel like it locks in its pattern versus like it gets a little bit more dry if I let it air dry and then the curls aren't really sitting, or I don't know. I'm not really educated in it, but I just notice it, like the difference.
That is what I also love.
Yeah.
I really appreciate when my clients are in tune with their hair
Yeah.
and what their hair is doing and communicating, because that's what it does. It's telling us a lot. Diffusing for me, I feel like you always get a lot more longevity out of your style and out of your curl pattern. Air drying, there's a lot of discussion right now, I feel like, in the hair community, especially the curly hair, because when your hair stays wet in the air dry process, your hair is in its more fragile state. So when it's wet and then it's doing a lot of this movement and, you know, you're moving it up and down and all that, you risk a lot of breakage happening, especially in this under layer. And so detangling and things like that, it can get a little frizzier, a little not easy to deal with, you know? When you diffuse your hair, you can move it a lot better. So when the thing that we like to say with curls is like where they dry is where they're going to live. So if they dry in one little space, then you're going to try to flip it and it's going to go, nope.
That's what happens every time. I constantly am trying to lift up here to make it, because I can make my hair look big, but it doesn't stay that way. And then I'm like looking in the mirror and it's flat. And like you said, it's laying in that one direction. If I had it cut right, where it just kind of like your curls just flow where they're supposed to, then I feel like, oh yeah, let's do it. But I get discouraged because of how the curls are laying.
And that I completely understand. And sometimes like when you're in that phase of your hair's not, you and your hair aren't on the same page. You're like, you know what? I'm not ready to do this. I don't have the capacity right now. Let me just, you know, regroup and try to get back, you know, into a space where you feel like now you guys are in tandem and you're working together.
And then too, I think I just want to let you know too, like a part of like why I really want to do this is because I have always had an attachment to my hair, and I'm in this like space where I'm like, let's let go fully of everything. Like you're headed in a new direction with a lot of things. Like let's just cut the dead weight. So I do have some dead weight too. And I'm like, let's just embrace all the new and like grow from a new foundation.
But you know, hair is like a fabric too.
It is.
So it holds on to things. It holds on to energy.
I've heard that.
And stuff like that. So what are we, if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to tell me what you want to let go of.
Absolutely.
What are we letting go of?
Man, I feel like I'm letting go this old version of myself, really embracing how much growth I'm in and like walking in it. Everything is just like kind of changed around me. And I'm like, it's always the haircut for me. Like if it's a haircut or just changing my hair in general, it's always been an expression for me. And so I feel like every time I do the expression the way that I know how, I feel empowered to like fully push through.
And what a beautiful thing to be in the place to recognize that you haven't yet surrendered, and that, you know, all these things.
I think I kept telling myself that I was, but I'm like, you're still feeling the weight.
So see, look, you reached out to me.
Yep.
You're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're ready to
I'm ready.
Some stuff go.
I did.
And the beautiful thing about letting some stuff go is it makes room for things to come in and beautiful blessings and to get to know parts of yourself that still are there for you to discover. And how cool. Of what we don't give credit to is how much our physical appearance really plays into how we feel.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of people are like, you know, it's a self-esteem thing and all stuff, but like, it's a human thing.
It's a human thing.
We're around mirrors a lot, you know. It's very normal to want to take pride in what you look like and how you feel and how it like all works together. I do not take that lightly at all. Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to talk about what kind of shapes have you seen it with curls that you really like and appreciate?
I just love that this part sits higher. I want my volume to match. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, I just want it to sit more up. I have loved the smaller curls, but
not necessarily a bang.
Not a bang.
Face framing.
Yes, like definitely framing of the face. My hair never really fit my frame. Beautiful curls, but it's not fitting the face. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know. I just love the curls that like run wild in all the best ways. So,
I'm telling you, I'm just like,
I'm excited.
I'm holding myself back because I already want to see the. What I'm thinking is right now you have a lot of your hair is about not the same length, but almost. In through this top layer, I'd love to release a lot of it and just kind of like really bring it up, round this baby out a little bit, give you some face frame, and give you some fun stuff to kind of like lighten up and play with. Is there anything or shapes or dynamics about a certain curly cut that you're like, yuck, don't do that to me? If you do that to me, I will probably shave my head.
Crazy enough, I've done a little research, but I didn't go in like a deep dive like I normally would. I was just kind of like trust the process type thing. But I will say, I don't want to go back to a small fro. Like I want to keep
blank.
Keep blank. I know I need stuff cut though. Like when my hair's straight, I have probably maybe some inches. I don't even know how the math of that works. But I do know that my ends need some cutting. So I'm okay with letting off some length. I just want to trust the process. I kind of just want to go in and trust.
I love this. Now, I do like to talk to my clients a lot about like how important it is to meet your hair where your hair is. That's my favorite thing too.
Yeah.
It's a little too poofy, you know?
Yeah.
I think we all have been there.
Yeah.
But sometimes like we might be able to use a gel and, you know, smooth some curls and really work hard. But it still might poof a little bit because that just might be how
my hair is.
And so I really like to help my clients fall in love with what their curls are, how they are, and get to know them on a really intimate level.
I love that.
And that way, you know, when you have a baby and your hair changes, you're like, oh, something in here is different.
Yeah.
And now you know like where you can address it and stuff like that. And also, if we're fighting so hard against our hair, are we truly going to be happy with our hair?
No, because it'll never be enough.
You know?
Yeah.
So as a biracial woman, like I grew up, my hair, the reason I'm a hairstylist is because my hair journey was it was this enigma. Like it was this, it was stressful for me, you know, going to sleepovers with my friends whose hair, they right up and, you know, get it wet, it dries out of the pool, you know, straight, nothing. They don't need products, they don't need bobby pins, they don't need, you know, hair ties and all. They're not going to get called frizzy or crazy hair or any of that. So I carried that a lot. I straightened my hair a lot. I, you know, damaged my curls. And then there was a performer by the name of Beyonce who came out in 2016. And she had all these women in her halftime performance with their natural curls. And I go,
the power of Beyonce.
I can do that?
Yeah.
And it's beautiful? and it's cool.
Yeah.
You know, and so that was really a pivotal moment, I think, for even myself.
Yeah.
And I know that, like, if I go through this with my hair.
Oh, yeah. So many of us.
Getting to know your hair and getting to love your hair doesn't mean you always like your hair. I like to push back a lot about this, like, this destination of healing, of, like, of self-esteem, you know, all that stuff.
Constantly healing.
Yeah, it's always
ever evolving.
Progress. You know, if you are set up to expect to love your hair all the time,
yeah,
I feel like that is a very, very tough ask.
Yeah.
Because some days you look in the mirror, you don't feel right, and then you're like, I don't like you today.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I'm still gonna moisturize you, and I'm still gonna braid you and put you back.
Right, because I don't want to deal with you today.
Yeah, and that's still an act of love. I'm gonna pull your hair out, and I'm gonna look and see at how strong the curl is on the end. So about how much I would like to take off for a nice healthy trim will be at least this.
Do whatever you feel is best.
Okay.
For the most healthiest curls.
Okay. In through this section, I definitely can see we have some breakage happening. Okay. And mostly because, like, there's a strong curl and then there's where a curl should be, I would say. So I'm just going to kind of clean up these ends and hope that they don't continue to split. One really cool thing that happened this year was I started my New Year's Eve or New Year's Day doing a vision board. And the vision board's right there. And underneath everything, you gotta get the good magazines. You can't just do any old magazines.
I've heard. Yeah, because I be trying. I'm like,
there's nothing here.
Nothing's good.
Frustrated. But underneath everything, I sat and I just did all the little things that I want for this year. Yeah. So I want to attract clients who not only appreciate my talents, but appreciate me and are drawn to me or actual dollar amounts, you know, like little things, things I want to accomplish, things I want to personally achieve and all of that underneath it all. And one of them was that I want to attract people to my business that are in line with who I am. Yes. And within a couple weeks, I had a new client sitting in my chair. I asked her, how did you find me or book with me? And she's like, I just went to your page and I saw all the words that you had put on there. And it just like, it hit me in my heart and I booked with you and boom, we're a client and like, or she's a client now and I love her and we have a great relationship. And I just like,
you're a human design, so you're a manifester.
I sure am.
You are a manifester.
And it's wild when it tells you that, like when life tells you that, and you're like,
you're seeing it, you're like,
okay.
So I found out I'm a generator.
Okay, that tracks.
Life responds to me. The universe, God, whatever you call it.
The universe meets you at the level of your audacity, girl.
Yes. Oh, you better say that. That's the part. Because audacity has been a word. I got it stripped from me a lot, I feel like.
Really?
Or I allowed just society and just different things stop my audacity. And I kind of, just was being who I felt like I needed to be for people.
But not really who you...
Pleasing. But because I felt like who I was too much.
Yes.
So I shrunk myself a lot.
And you know what we don't do in this salon? We don't shrink, girl. No, the only thing that shrinks are our curls.
Okay. Oh, say it. I love that. Just only thing shrink is our curls. The quote.
Hey. You see that?
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Got to go. How often do you think I should be cutting my hair? I do want to like keep up with my curls. Like I don't want to just do this and then
I always like to say once a season if you're really serious about healthy hair. Because usually that's about how much time it takes for like split ends to start. So if you kind of come in and catch it
before it happens.
And then anything you get like just what we're, going back to the theme of all of this, you kind of get to cut off that stuff from the last season that just isn't serving you anymore. And you got to make room for new. So if you're holding on to scragglies, you can't have those nice little curls coming in no more, Yeah. If you don't get it in the season, that's okay. But like, that's what I like to do to keep my hair nice and healthy. Comfy? And because we have perfect curls that aren't frizzen and all that stuff, once they do take on a little of that, now we're hitting sweet spot. So we want to use the things that necessarily like we might be inclined to fight against. We want to use that. So we're going to use anything that is frizzing, and we're just going to keep going. And this is your hair. This is your hair, right? It's got product in it, but this is how your hair is.
Wow. Wow.
She's so cute.
It's perfect.
A lot of times on the internet, what you'll see is this. They'll push all the curls to the front. Yeah. And then you'll see this flat back. It's just like this.
Yes.
But
that's me.
But see, now you don't even have to do that.
I don't have to do that.
Because you have all this volume back here now, right? To fill in. And now you got all your face framings and all that.
Wow.
It's so cute.
It is. I'm like just in shock.
And this guy, I'm going to separate this. Because see, like, this is what I'm talking about. And this was a natural clump. So see how they're all clumping at the bottom? But up top, they're their own separate curls. So I'm just gonna go through, probably put a little more oil on my fingers. You're just gonna find the pieces that wanna separate.
Okay.
Blue. Blue. Yeah, and you allow them to go where they wanna go. And just gently, you know? And that is volume.
There we go.
I'm just gonna tweak a couple pieces. And now I show you stuff that you can do with it.
Okay.
So, cute little clip. Boom. Look how adorable.
That is cute.
And the more deeper your part goes, the more drama this side gets. So if you really want to plume this out, just go a little deeper here.
Okay. And bring back.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Boom. Easy. Twist this back a little and push it forward. And now you have this fun stuff to deal with. And you could even do that same thing on this side. So now you're in a little bit of a little vintagey look.
Yes.
How cute!
That is so cute.
If you want some extra shrinkage, use a defining brush there.
Beautiful. Oh man, you did that.
You just provided me the canvas, you know? Your hair is gorgeous.
Totally.
Okay. So now here, I'm going to hand you this.
Okay.
So now you can see your profile a little bit, can you?
Oh, it looks so good.
And bouncy. Look at that bounce.
Yes. Oh my God. The back of my hair has never looked like this.
There she is.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. Okay, yeah. That, oh my God.
I stand.
I just want to cry.
I stand. Don't cry. You can cry, girl. We cry. It's all right.
Wow. No, I love it. Thank you so much.
Girlfriend, my absolute pleasure. Truly.
Yeah.
This was kismet.
It was.
It really was.
I want us to stay connected.
Yes.